everyone. I have just left work and then I went to the gym and then I showered. I showered there at the gym because there's no hot water at my house. So I had to order a wrench for the, what is the word for the hot water heater? Element. I had to order an Element wrench. Who knew that was a thing? Right? What is this truck on my side of the road? Yo, I'm like, filming over here and I can manage to stay on my side. Jeez Louise. Okay, so yesterday, another super bad day at work. Like, what are the odds, right? So, they called me, my boss, he said, the manager, the director of the insane asylum place, wants to see you. And, so I go in there. And she was like, we need to talk about what happened the last time you were in here. What the heck for? I'm like, okay. She said, you kind of left upset. And I was wondering, I said, you were condescending. She said, oh how so? And keep in mind, this is a woman in power. She is manipulative. I don't know what her salary is. What is up with these weird shadows on my face? Okay. So, I'd said, when I was upset, I'd had enough. I got up to leave. You said, oh, I'm not done with you. She said, oh, I didn't say that. What? She said, oh, I didn't say that. And if I had said that, that would have been condescending. But I didn't say that. Okay. So I'm a liar? Oh, no, I didn't say you were a liar. No, you didn't say the word liar. Okay, so 25 minutes, I'm crying, weeping, this whole conversation, because my boss is telling me I'm inappropriate, I say the wrong things, I do the wrong things. I'm like, well, why am I still here? She was like, well, if you come back, then, you'll have to agree to have a job, have a coach here, a mentor, to coach you several days a week, and debrief a lot, and she was like, well, we're not going to be watching you and waiting for you to fail, because that would be like a hostile work environment or something. Okay, we wouldn't want that. Okay, so because I'm still crying this whole time, and when I told her, I said, yes, you did say, you were condescending, you did say what you said. She said, well, I think we should end the conversation now because we've gotten into a he said, she said thing, she said thing. And that's just not a good conversation. So I think we should end it. But she kept talking. So then she was like, well, I think you need to clock out and go home and think about this because you're obviously upset. Really? All right, so I go to the gym, I go get Botox, I go talk to a female friend for a while, and then I went home and realized that I had homework to do that I didn't know I had to do, so it was probably 1 o'clock in the morning. I decided I wasn't going back to work the next day. I was like, what? I mean, I make $15 an hour. I won't be a doctor for another year. That won't be, I won't be completely done with that. So, but I'm pimping myself out for $15 an hour. That's how I feel. I could date somebody with money and just if I want to put myself in that position, that position. So, anyway, I've learned a lot on this job, and I'd love to stay there forever. And I went back today because one of my clever workmates He was like, Olivia, he worked 7 a.m., 3 p.m., went home, slept 3 hours, came back, and then worked a double. So he wanted me to bring him some Mountain Dew. Okay, he said I needed it at 7 a.m. when my shift is supposed to start, when I'm supposed to come in. Well, so I went in this morning with those Mountain Dew, and there was like nobody there. I said, if I hadn't showed up, which I wasn't going to, if I hadn't showed up, there would have been like nobody. They would have been just, it would have been a mess. And so the day went smoothly. My boss, like my manager guy, he talked to me for probably an hour, and it was a good talk. And then I got into an argument with one of the residents, and this is where I get into trouble. She was like, everyone here knows you're inappropriate and that you shouldn't have a job and that you should have been fired. Now, this girl is 15. No. She'll be 18, and she just came from juvie. She'll be 18 in February. And so she was really nasty. She was like, your YouTube channel has 45, they don't have access to this channel. She's like, you have 45 followers on YouTube. Nobody likes you. And I'm like, and then she was like, and nobody likes your videos. Well, she said, I don't like your videos. And I think this, and she was like just insulting me. I said, I'm a multi-award-winning filmmaker. They hire people like me, so you can have some culture, so you can be exposed to talent, so people can help you. What? And then she started getting nastier and nastier. And I normally don't get mad at these kids, like ever, but I got mad at this girl. I actually raised my voice, and one of my coworkers was like, just bring it down. And so it's like, I don't know, like my job is never safe. And my boss is like, these people are looking at me. My boss is like, he's like, well, anywhere you work, it's going to be something like this if you go somewhere else. No, if I go somewhere else, it's not going to be 15-year-olds making up things about me. It's not going to be that. All they have to do is say, I looked at them in the shower, or something weird, and they would call Child Protective Services, and then I would be investigated. I would lose my job, blah, blah, blah. And, that would be the end of that. So these kids have power, and they are believed, and they are taken seriously when they make a complaint. What I was actually brought in for that very day was a complaint. A girl wrote down a conversation we had, and she said her gist of the conversation was that I thought chubby people were not attractive. What? And I'm like, I don't think chubby women are attractive. Why would I, Then she told somebody else, I said she was fat, but she was okay with it because I was being honest. She's like, 280 pounds or something. Is it 240? 250? I don't know. But she's a big girl. She's not thin. So lots of the girls are very, they're sometimes neglected. So they're frail, tiny. They didn't grow right. They didn't, whatever. And, I don't know. So that was the first accusation of yesterday. Anyway, I did go back today. It's probably going to be an easy, nice weekend, so I will go back and work the weekend. And the schedule for next month is out, and I'm on it. They really need me as an employee. They can't. they can't comfortably, there's only 6 of us, I think, yeah, 6 girls, 6 ladies like myself to work full time to cover 2 shifts, 3 in the morning, 3 at night. That's, sometimes we have a guy over there too. But, you know, losing me right now would not be, they wouldn't be comfortable with that. And they hired another girl and she worked a week and she was like, nope, not for me. It's not for me either, but $15 an hour, I need it.